again, another day, another car park. It's not another car park, it's the same car park. It's the car park of the Odeon Cinema that I go and watch my films in. And roughly the same parking space. As always, I am a creature of habit. So, today, I went to see... She's building tension, folks. I mean, the title's on the video, so I don't know why I'm bothering. I went to see Men in Black International. I haven't read much or heard much in the way of reviews. My mind was wide open. I really, really wanted to love it, or at least thoroughly enjoy it, and I didn't. So why didn't I? Positives first. Chris Hemsworth. I mean, he's a good-looking fella, isn't he? I'm not being funny, but good lord. I mean, I keep saying I don't watch films for eye candy, and I really, really don't. But I may have mentioned Richard Madden when I talked about Rocket Man. And I can't not. I mean, Chris Hemsworth, he's well put together, isn't he? Easy on the eye, I think is another way of putting it. He's a ridiculously attractive man. And from interviews, seems to be a bit of a top bloke as well. So he looks smashing. British accent, not quite the full Thor Shakespearean vibe, but certainly British and blonde and looking good in a suit. So he's lovely. And Tessa Thompson joins him as Agent M. So Hemsworth is Agent H. Tessa Thompson is Agent M. Tessa Thompson will be, I'd guess, best known to most as Valkyrie from the Marvel Universe. So there's that nice thing whereby you go, they were in that thing together and now they're in this thing together. My daughter is 10 and she's recently made her way through the entire MCU back catalogue with her dad. So she spotted the poster and said, "Oh, look, mummy, it's Thor and Valkyrie." And I was like, yes! Yes, mini geek. They have more chemistry as Thor and Valkyrie, unfortunately. They're both good in their parts. She also plays Creed's missus in Creed and Creed 2. Adonis Creed, is that his name? I know his dad's Apollo. I may have got sidetracked slightly here because I'm not supposed to be talking about the Creed films. But yeah, Tessa Thompson's in them. She's a great actress. Chris Hemsworth, good at comedy, nice to look at, good with the action stuff. So it should work. And I like that they've gone with a male and female lead. Emma bloody Thompson, remember her, who I was wanging on about last week? She makes a couple of brief appearances as Agent O, who's clearly quite senior at MIB, and she even makes reference to the whole "why is it men in black and not men and women in black" thing, which is very funny, and I'm glad she addresses it because she's got a point. So yeah, I'm glad they went for a male and female lead this time. Liam Neeson's in it. He adds gravitas to everything he does. His voice is actually quite easy to understand. He had got a bit Christian Bale of late and gone so low and gravelly that he just voice didn't register as a sound anymore other than a growl. But you could understand him, and obviously he's a classy AF, isn't he? Done loads of action vibe type stuff in the last few years, so he's good. Yeah, everyone in it puts in a good performance. For me, the standout was Rafe Spall. Rafe Spall, man, what an actor. And I just don't feel like he gets enough credit. He's just one of those actors who just turns in cracking performance after cracking performance and just does his thing, and he's bloody brilliant. And big up Rafe Spall. I think he deserves a bit more recognition. If you're watching this and you don't know who Rafe Spall is, well, for starters, have a word with yourself. How son of Timothy, Ovs. First seen probably first came to most people's attention in Shaun of the Dead. He has the infamous line, "You've got red on you," and he's a cracking actor, and I really liked what he added. Him and Chris Hemsworth's character, so he's Agent C to Agent H, they don't get on, and he's a little bit jealous probably of all the attention that Agent H gets, and being all handsome and stuff, and so there's clearly a bit of envy going on there. But I really liked Rafe Spall's performance. I liked the way he played it. He's quite straight, whereas Chris Hemsworth's playing more for laughs, a bit more fast and loose, whereas he's like, by the book, this is how it should be done. Getting really frustrated at how everybody overlooks the mistakes that H keeps making because, he's Agent H. So if everyone in it's good and it looks good, why isn't it good? It's not good. It's okay. I really wanted to like it. I watched the original with my kids like a couple of weeks ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And something's just missing from this one. And if I could pin it down to two things that are missing, the first one is Will Smith. The second one is the city of New York. Because I don't know, I like that I get what they're doing. I was going to say I like that they've gone international. I don't think I do. I get what they're trying to do, to sort of widen the universe, not just sort of, yes, obviously you've got your sort of, the fact that they're dealing with space and aliens, so you can go as far out as you like, but it's always about them coming to us, so it's very much earthbound, but they've decided to go like London, Marrakesh, other places, and I don't know, I like the New Yorkiness of the original one, and I preferred Edgar as the villain in the original. Vincent D'Onofrio, really creepy. The makeup was really good. I felt like in the original, a lot more monsters were done with animatronics rather than CG, and computer generated effects have moved on so much, but sometimes they still just look a bit crap. There was bits and bobs in this where I just thought it doesn't look great. It just looks like half-assed CG. I felt it was lacking something, and I just kind of wanted Will Smith. And I had Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, who are not rubbish. I had Rafe Spall, who's freaking brilliant. But it just didn't quite gel together. I didn't like Rebecca Ferguson at all as the villain. She had a stupid stripy wig on that I didn't like either. I mean, I think broadly people will enjoy it. It's not terrible. I haven't left there furious at 2 hours of my life wasted, but I kind of also think if I never see it again, I won't really care, and that's a shame, especially if they're trying to like reboot the franchise. Certainly it's left open for sequels. Yeah, just not feeling it. Bad times. I'm this close to going back into the cinema and watching Rocketman again. I think I need to. But yeah, Men in Black International, it's alright. It's entertaining enough if you're wondering about taking children to it. It's not too scary, probably on a par with the original. There's a couple of S-bombs in there, but nothing obviously horrendous. The violence is all fairly cartoony. It's got some good action sequences. It just didn't quite pop for me. Don't know why. Well, I do know why, for all the reasons that I just explained. I'm not going to recap them. I've been talking for nearly 10 minutes. So, yeah, Men in Black International is a bit, nah. See it, don't see it, up to you. Chris Hemsworth's pretty. Tessa Thompson's gorgeous. Rafe Spall's bloody brilliant. It's not dreadful. Oh, Emma bloody Thompson. She's in 2 scenes. Have a bit of her. But yeah, overall, not great. What are you going to do? You can't win them all. Okay. For now, kids, Katie out.